God's kingdom, there are mysteries you can do. Everything just turn to money. You don't know everything just turn to money. Just turn to everything you do. Everywhere, right, front and right. Right, front and right. Where money? I went to see somebody. And when I went to see the I was so happy that, the person was escorting me to my car. So he never knew that I had another car. So I just tell, I just say, oh, okay. Oh, he said, this is your new car. I said, yes, sir, yes, sir. How much did you buy it? And I told him how much I bought it. So he now said, he now said, see that door? Oh, let's open that door. There now one black Jeep is there. 2022 series of Land Cruiser, yes. You saw it. He said he bought it 100 million naira. I said, oh God, why did he even ask me how much I bought my own? He shouldn't have asked me. I became ashamed of my own. I almost told my driver, go and hide my own before this one will catch fire. Close to this one will catch fire. Go and hide my own. But eventually I said, look. So this morning we're driving down. And I told my wife, I said, if I have that kind Jeep of 120 million vehicle, car, what of car, that car. I told my wife this morning, I said, do you know what I'll do? I'll break my house, break it down, and be parking it in my bedroom. I said I will change because the car service is more than the whole house. So it's better for me to break the door, exit. So I will drive the car into the bedroom. My bed will be here. I'll be sleeping on the bed. The car will be parking there. I said 120. You have more than this household. Let me be seeing you every day. And I said, how were you able to? He said, He said that, he told me, he is satisfied with favor that even in this office, he's a pastor, that they transfer, one of the last transfer, he said 150 million. 150 million was transferred to his account. See, there's no day, there's no month that he does not get 50, 100 million, 50, 100 million. I told him, I said, there's something mystery about the kingdom. Many of us need to know. Listen to me, friend. Never think you are useless. Never think that. There are things you need to discover. When you plug yourself into that realm, breakthrough happens. Look at our brother David. Go and meet David. Or ask Tina. In the beginning of this ministry, they were living in face me and face you house, room and parlor. Later they packed to a flat. And even with that face me and face you house, room and parlor, or later to a flat, you know what they were giving? Haba. What they were giving in this church, when we were to buy land, when we were to build, and yet they were living in open compound. Then they would jump, they would put curtain everywhere, they would pass in everywhere. They were giving and they were giving. Today now, David, are you regretting for what God has done for you? I thought I saw it. No, sir. Because they passed that level. They've got houses everywhere. Upstairs, upstairs. Build one in the village, upstairs. Came back again and said, I'm going to build on that one again. Build on that bigger upstairs that beat everybody in imagination. Build how many houses? He built one like that and said, this is for the family. Went and built on that one again. He didn't want to hear he's building houses and building houses. And this was somebody who was living in a room and parlor. But they took this ministry as if it's their own blood. People call them foolish. You don't have anything to do. You are pumping your money into God's work. Is it your own? Is it from your tribe? Is it from Oka? Why are you doing this one? And yet then they were still struggling for baby. And yet they had never stopped. But see where God has taken them to. Sacrifice. David, God bless you. Sacrifice. Then you will say, hey, what is it doing? Is it not water? Is it not this one? How come? And yet is that water is doing is like getting a breakthrough. Never undermine what people do secretly. Because you don't know what they do. The price they pay. The sacrifice they are making. When things start busting out from everywhere. Because time comes when things start busting out. You see, you wonder why some people sit in the shop. They sit in the shop morning till night. No customer come. And yet the next shop, they sit in the morning. Customers are always coming. The same business. The same business. Why? You say your price is even lower than the other person. Yet, customer will come to you. How much is this thing? He says 5,500 naira. He will not buy. Go to the other man's shop. How much is it? It's 6,000. They will buy the one of 6,000 and leave your own that is a Christian room. You don't know the kind of dangerous sacrifice they have been making. Some of them in the Catholic Church, in the Anglican Church, you know how many cows they are bringing to church, how many goats they bring to church during their annual bazaar or whatever. You don't know how many times they take care of their pastor, they give to their pastor, their priest, what they do. Some of them put their pastor on salary. Some of them put their priests on pay. The staff in the church, they put it on pay. They are on their own, from their company. As they pay their staff, they pay the people in the church. And when things start working, I say, hey, go over to those people in Ungwan and Kaduna North. Say, they are there. God will ever bless them. Because what they do, you can't do it. Christmas, you bought chicken. Only you ate it. They will buy ram. They will share it to everybody. Am I right? During their prayer time, they will buy ram, they will share to everybody. You will buy chicken. Only you will eat it. Eat it. If you buy goat, you say, this goat will serve me for 3 months. You'll be removing small out of it to cook stew, small for everybody. They'll be cooking it. Then the people into the one that will buy the ram, they will finish it that day, they will share to everybody. And you say, they are blessed, they are blessed. That's why they are ruling you now. That's why they are ruling you. They must rule you because what they do, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. What they do, you can't do. Mysteries are happening. It is not by your effort, friends. The Bible says it. Don't say that it is by your effort and by your power you got this thing. Don't say it because it's not going to be by your power. What made them to get those things they were getting in the Bible were as a result of several sacrifices they were making. God gave them rules of sacrifice. Why did God kill Eli and his 2 children? Was because what they're supposed to give to God, they were eating it. God said, I will kill Eli. I killed his children. The children became so stubborn that as a priest, what they're supposed to eat, there were things they were supposed to eat out of the sacrifice. They went above the boundary and they were eating things they were not supposed to eat. And God said, I'm going to kill them. God killed all of them. How much more a child of God will begin to dabble into things they're not supposed to eat. And begin to eat their tithe, eat their first fruit, eat their seed, eat their don't consign. The children of Israel know the mystery. That was why when the children of Israel, when Moses told them, give, they were not working. They were in the wilderness. No civil servant, no businessman. God told them, give. And they were giving so much until Moses told them, I said, look, it's enough. That the money you are giving is too much. Gold and all that is too much. Don't give again. Moses have to stop them. Because the children of Israel knew the mystery of sacrifice and what can turn around their situation. When I see girls and ladies who are believing God for husband, believing God for wife, believing God for children, and I begin to laugh. I say, if you talk to them this thing now, they will think pastor is looking for something. But they don't know that nothing just happened. Everything is a spirit. Everything is spirit. There's a way you conduct yourself. You see, if you know these things, and if you do them, it makes you never to be barren. Never to be barren. There's a way you conduct yourself. And things that were acting as a burden for us, a problem, they start coming in by force. They struggle to come in. They struggle to come in. They fight to come in. Christian people are the most disobedient Christian in this world. Most disobedient. You see Israel people, they were disobedient. Christian is the most disobedient. Disobedient is just in them. Now look at the next verse. Look at the next verse. I think if you have it in that 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 9 says, but he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see afar off. Stop there. He that lacketh, if you lack these things I'm talking about, you are blind and you cannot see afar off. That's what the Bible says. I wish you knew these things. Listen to me. I made up my mind. Right from December, I've been telling you about some few things because I was preparing this year. I will tell you mysteries. If you take it, take it. Because these are things that will change your life. The Bible says, behold, I show you mystery. It is in the Bible. Behold, I show you mystery. And I'm going to show you mysteries. If you take it, take it. That's why I pity those who dodge away from church, who can't be in church, who will not be in service. I pity them. During the testimony time, when somebody was sharing testimony and said, hey, I took the Holy Communion and bad dream left me. I took the Holy Communion and bad dream left. Last week, somebody gave another testimony. I took the communion and I was delivered from bad dream. And I told him, look, it's all a matter of obedience. He said, if you lack these things, but he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see afar off. Cannot see afar off. Friend, listen to me. Many of you don't know. If you have ever watched me, the way I take care of people that are elderly, maybe you don't understand. You've not been watching me. How I hug mamas. How I hug them. Old women, 70 years old, 80 years old, older than me, 100 years old. And look at Elder Dagan and the way I put honor. If you see an old man, listen, the part of greatness you must honor. You must, if you don't honor, don't expect to receive honor. If you don't honor, you think it's by your fasting and prayer? We fast. Because fasting is an essence. Prayer is an essence. You poof it. Go and read it in Revelation. They store fast. Prayer is stored. What I say? Prayer is stored. Is you like you are banking something in your account. That's why it's good to pray. When you pray, you are banking something. It does not mean you receive the answer, but you are banking it. You are putting it in a bank in heaven. And the Bible says in Genesis, it said the angel, they are putting the incense, like incense is the prayer of the saint. They are waving before the Lord. The saint is going to heaven to remember God, what you said. Because all those prayer and fasting, they are put in a bank. But what will activate the answer is what we don't know. What will activate it? What will activate? Not that God is deaf. God is not deaf. Listen to me. God is not deaf. He said, when you pray, I will answer. But why is it? It takes a time. Takes a long time before the answer comes. The prayer and your fasting is banked. The day you did not bank, you did not even pray. When you do the right thing, the thing busts up. Pop, the miracle happen. Why? Because of that altar you raise, or that sacrifice, or that obedient, or that thing that honor will just bluster the whole thing. And for your information, there are things that can really bring out your prayer into the limelight of mysteries. One of them is honor. Tell somebody honor. There are people you need to honor. There are people you need to honor. You honor your pastor. Hey, look at those in the Children Mothers area. Look at those in Kaduna North. And look at all those in the North. They honor their pastor more than anything. How many of you understand what I'm saying? Even if it's against their will, even when they don't like it, they will tell you, vote for this person. They will vote. They don't like it, but they will vote for the person. Because of what? They honor their pastor. True or false? Honor. They honor their pastor. And Christians are the worst people that dishonor their men of God. And they expect God to answer their prayer. Their prayer is stored in heaven. No problem. The prayer is waiting for you to be answered. But because you lack honor for the men I have good. The Bible says, give the man that preaches double honor. That's it, double pay, double salary, double income, double respect, double honor, double appreciation. Appreciation. Double. He said, especially those who are minister in word and in prayer. Give them double. Honoring your pastor by respect, no matter your age. Honoring your pastor is a catalyst to activate your prayers and your fasting. Honoring the people that work for God is also part of it. The musicians, those who serve in one area or the other, because they are doing for the work's sake, for God's sake. Honor them. Honor them. How do you honor them? You give them gifts. You give them something that will steer out their mind. You recharge their phone. You take it as part of your assignment. This one is my assignment. All the shoes the man of God will wear, I will pay it. All the recharge card the man of God, I will pay it. All the clothes, all the water he will drink, I will supply it. All honor. You call him and appreciate him. You call him and greet him. You honor. You give him something that will always make him happy. Because if the spirit of the man is happy, he's happy towards you. Now, secondly, honor elders. Honor elders. This gray hair they have is not for gift. You think you can go and dye this gray hair. Wash it after some time, it will go off. Honor the gray hair they have. Honor it. If you see an elderly woman, an elderly man older than you, honor them. Hey, when I mean honor with all acratiki. Honor with all strength. Yes. 1 Timothy 5 verse 17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor. Honor your elders. Honor your seniors. Then also honor and respect your father. Your father, your mother, your parents. I pity men or boys or girls who disrespect their father. You're just tying yourself down. Please, I beg you, if you truly want to become great person in this world, honor your parents by every means. Never grieve them. Never make them sad. Never disrespect them. Never. And I want to say too, parents, don't grieve your children. Don't grieve your children. Because if you grieve your children, you are destroying their life for tomorrow. Because some people curse their children. Because when they misbehave, they curse them. Don't curse them. Because any time you curse them, you speak some nasty thing, I don't honor them, I don't respect them, their own capacity in no way is affect them. Let me tell you something in the Bible. And I said it recently. Why did God not fight Lucifer? Or why did Lucifer not be dealt with immediately? You see, God will never deal with someone or someone who he has actually poured his love on and has been acquainted with him, until the person commits something they call rebel. So what did God did? When Lucifer was wanting to rub shoulder with God, he never dealt with him. He sent what? Angel Michael to deal with him. Let's say, for example now, a young boy of 14 years or maybe 10 years wants to fight with me. That young boy, I know I am more than him, stronger than him, more experienced than him. He's just about 10 years old. It would be dishonored for me to fight with that boy. Am I right? So what do? I will send somebody of the same age. Come and go and deal with that boy for me. Go and deal with him. That was why David, because of the blood relationship we have with Absalom, he told them, don't kill that boy, even though that boy is bad. Something else will deal with him, but not through me. God will not of it. 1 Corinthians 5 verse 1. The son of Reuben, the firstborn